Hello everyone, this is Jess from J Rose Alchemic Art and welcome back to another video. In this one, we're actually kind of doing a lot. We are finally finishing all of the restock of the shop that I probably should have finished in the last video, but it's gonna be done today. And then we're also going to pack an order because we've gotten an online order from a dear friend, so I want to do something fun and try and pack it together. And then I'm also going to be sharing, if you wait until the end, some brief insight into what's going to be happening with the spring shop update. So if you're at all interested in seeing more of the process of trying to run a spooky art shop, then please feel free to stick around. Let's get started. Hello all. Coming back on briefly here to actually get some of this stuff ready for our latest order, which is super exciting. Unfortunately, I realized that I do not have all the stock of the items that were ordered, so we're gonna make some things really quick. There's one sticker that I know I had that actually sold out, so I'm gonna print that out really quick and get it ready. I think we have pretty much everything else except for the other clay order as well. So we're gonna do some quick sculpting here as well. Probably gonna make a couple of these because I do feel like they're also pretty popular. And then kind of go from there. So let's get started with the sticker making at least. I do also just want to say very quickly, thank you so much to the person that placed this order. I know who it is, but I really do appreciate you. You ordered a lot, so I am very grateful for that. And especially when people order things from online, and it's very much appreciated when people order in person because, you know, they actually get to come up and talk to me and chat, and we can talk about my artwork or different things that we're interested in, all that good stuff. But it's a very different feeling when someone actually orders online from your shop because they necessarily just get to see it from a photo or a video or something like that. They don't necessarily get to see it, you know, in front of them and in person. So that's super awesome that they believe enough in my work and the things that I create and are still willing to buy from me. So I really do appreciate that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get this order ready by starting off with, we are making a Princess Luna portrait sticker first. So I'm actually getting it sent off to my printer here in just a second. Maybe. It is technically the morning after all that work. I did finish sculpting. I got my stickers all finished and printed out. I did get them all cut out with the vinyl. So pretty much we're ready to go. I just actually need to like package everything and put it together. So I am so grateful for this order. It was actually kind of a big order. There were about 10 items in there. We'll go over like all of them when we're actually getting everything ready. But let's go ahead and grab all of our stickers, our art prints, everything like that, and we'll get started. So I have everything here, but we're gonna make sure we have all products for order. So we have a pastel pumpkin village art print. We have our I like your spark sticker. We have the spooky ghost portrait, our vinyl sticker version. We also have the pumpkin spice latte vinyl sticker. Will You Rot With Me for All Eternity. We have a mystery sticker pack, which is super fun. We have the Let Them Eat Cake sparkly sticker, the You Deserve All the Flowers, and then of course our little pumpkin friend that we made last night. Oh, and then actually there's also, yes, the reindeer and ghost sparkly vinyl sticker as well. I'm also going to send off these two stickers as well as little freebies because they said they really enjoyed my art. So I just think that'll be fun to have a little couple extras. And of course we got to fill out our thank you note very quickly. I'm going to also send off, even though technically it's March, we are going to send out the Spookfall Hollow newsletter. And yeah, we'll just get everything packaged up. So let's get started. Well, I realized when I was packing that recent order that I had also run out of a couple of sticker designs as well, which is fine. I already had them printed out. I just actually hadn't added like the laminate to it, the vinyl, so that way we get that sparkly vinyl. So I thankfully just needed to attach that to actually get the design ready. But I was like, I should maybe finish. I have like a whole box of stickers that I have cut out that are like popular designs, and I just have not actually gotten to like putting them on the vinyl and then cutting them out again. So I figured this is probably a good a time as any to make sure that all of our stickers are actually properly stocked. I know that I'm actually running really low on one design in particular, and that's usually pretty popular at my in-person events as well. So we're gonna do that really quick. Do that really quick to make sure that we're actually prepared for any future orders and for our next couple events. So let's get into sticker cutting. So we did manage to get our one sheet of stickers cut out that was in the vinyl laminate. So these are all, again, ones that I've made before but just needed to restock. So kind of nice to have something done. This is kind of going to be the video of like things that I've been putting off, and I really need to get it done. So it's fine. But regardless, I'm excited for that. We still have a bunch more to cut, but I'm probably going to get into some sculpting as well, just so that I can stay on top of that and making sure the shop is also just as restocked for in case we get any other surprise orders. So let's get into that here in a little bit. One other thing that I did want to point out, I don't know how many of you, hopefully some of you are subscribed when you're actually watching this video. If you aren't, make sure that you do. But I do have to laugh just a little bit. You can't tell which one it was. Yeah, I'm like looking at the front and the back of these and they all look okay. But Prince, my black cat that you probably see running around here quite a bit in my videos, if you want to see some behind the scenes photos of like me working on my art and, you know, making products or photos or anything like that, you should definitely keep an eye out for every so often I try to post like little funny pictures or things like that. And one of them was me trying to cut out these stickers and I wanted to take a picture. And of course Prince is right here with me and wanting to be in on the action because he's my, you know, my best co-worker. And it was so funny, he decided that he wanted to try and take a little chomp out of one of the stickers. So just know that they are all kitty approved and quality controlled by one black cat. So just FYI in case you were ever curious. Hello friends, I realize that it's different time for vlogging than I normally do. I actually have to be up during the daytime because we're getting ready to go out, but I wanted to quickly talk about some things as well as go ahead and do some last minute sculpting before we have to leave. So I do want to say I have a couple of things that I wanted to restock on the shop anyway, just to make sure that they are prepped for any foreseeable orders that might be coming in. So we do have our little clay flower pot ghost, and I really love the little derpy ghost here in the back. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. I just think it's so cute that his face is so smushed like that. So this one is always super popular at my events, so I'm glad that I was able to get one of those finished. And then obviously we have our little ghost wizard and pumpkin as well. And yeah, both of them are ready. Again, they're usually really popular too at my events, but I just really like having like little trinket clay desk friends or for your trinket shelves or things like that. So I am super happy that those are done. But I also need to, I've been, again, trying to keep track of things so I don't forget to sculpt some stuff. I really do, as difficult as it is to make, and as much as I am like stressed about it, I know that I should make more of them because they are also super popular, but I really need to make another flower bouquet ghost because obviously with spring coming and everything, I think that'll be really fun and really cute, and for those who again just need a little bit of spring colors and flowers in their life, this will be a good vibe for you, I hope. So we need to make one of those. Probably should make two, but I'm again just like, oh, trying to put my brain into the thought process of I need to make it, even if it takes a long time and it's kind of difficult, it'll turn out fine. So we should do that. I also want to make another 1 or 2 coffee pot ghosts, so the ones that carry them on their head. I think they're super cute. So I'm gonna restock that as well. And then I think that hopefully, fingers crossed, should be good for our shop update like restock at least. And none of these are new designs technically, and I really want to try and get this done because honestly it is, you know, early March, but I am wanting to get the spring shop update ready as well. So I really want to try and get some of that planned out, per chance maybe get some designs done, so between like the stickers, possibly a sticker sheet, and then hopefully some new clay friends as well. But yeah, in order to do that, I need to make sure that my shop is actually all prepped and ready to go. So oh, and I also need to, because someone, you guys saw the clip, but someone ordered one of my clay pumpkin ghosts, so I know that probably the pumpkin is not going to be selling anytime soon, just because again, we're getting closer to spring, not necessarily fall, but I do feel like it kind of fits the vibe very well with just my art in general. So I should also make one of those, maybe 2 of those. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into sculpting, and then maybe we'll talk a little bit about shop update ideas. So let's get into it. Hello everyone. I feel like it's been a little bit since I've actually talked in front of the camera like this, so I apologize if I'm a little more awkward than usual. But regardless, before I left, we had actually sent off our package from an order that we'd received right before, and did a little bit of sculpting for our clay pumpkin friends and our coffee cup ghosts. And those are done. I ended up going on a little mini anniversary vacation with my husband, which is very sweet. And we went back to the hotel that we actually stayed at when we first got married. So that was really fun, but I wanted to just spend time with him and not worry about like making videos necessarily, like editing. So by the time you guys are seeing this, I actually decided to post later. So I skipped a week, and then I'm posting this at a later time. So to be perfectly honest, I still need to make my flower bouquet ghosts, because I think those will be really cute and popular still. And they're very difficult to make because the flower petals are like so hard to sculpt because they're so tiny, and like just getting all the details perfect. So I think that was a little bit of anxiety with making those before I left. So we're gonna go ahead and do that today, so that we will officially be done with restocking the shop. Yes, I still have stickers that I eventually need to cut, especially with like adding the vinyl and everything to it. But I don't think that's going to take super long. So regardless, we are going to go ahead and get some sculpting done, get everything baked and glazed, and then talk a little bit about the spring shop update, because I'll be honest, I did kind of like, I was just imagining lots of, I apologize if you guys can hear that too. There's a nice little plane that flew overhead. But I did do some idea planning for my spring shop update with the sticker designs that I'm thinking about, as well as possibly some new clay friends that I want to make. So we'll go over all of that here in a little bit, but let's get into the sculpting here. First, we must say hello to Caesar, because he's so cute and he wanted to hang out with mommy. Hi, buddy. Hi. I love that he just flops over on the floor like this, though. He's so cute. Alright, let's get started. If you made it to the end of this video, I really do appreciate it. I realized that there was a lot of sculpting, a lot of jibber jabbering a little bit, and just trying to make sure that everything is actually ready for making sure that the shop is properly stocked. There it is. But I wanted to try and give a little treat for those who did actually manage to stick around to the end of this video. We're going to briefly talk about some of the ideas that are going to be coming with the spring shop update. So again, I've already been planning out just a little bit. I at least have an idea of the products that I do want to make. Still need to do some sketching, but that's actually probably going to come later and also in a future video. So we're still going to be doing our March large sculpture, so be prepared for that video sometime soon. And then I really need to figure out getting all of these things made, as well as the confirmed date of the spring shop update. It is definitely going to be in April, probably like early to mid-April, but I don't want to give a definitive date until I know for sure that all of the ideas are going to come together. So for right now, the things that I have planned, look forward to some mushroom ghost art because I think that's going to be super cute. I would really like to maybe bring a new art print to the shop, so if you guys have been following along on my Instagram or potentially also on YouTube on my posts that I make sometimes, I do like to share some of the artwork that I make. I know I don't draw as consistently as I do sculpt, but hopefully you guys are still interested in that, so possibly look forward to it. Definitely probably some strawberry art as well as some tulips. I have a good idea for some sculpting that I would like to do with that, as well as some sticker designs. So, and then of course we are also working very hard on the Spooky Familiar magazine. So if you are at all interested in that, I have some of the illustrations done for it. I think I have one more that I need to work on at the time of this video, at least the editing me. This is future Jess. But if you are at all interested in that, again, make sure that you look forward to it because I have some really cool ideas, I think. Yeah, so I think that'll be a good little sneak peek for right now though. Hopefully you guys are maybe interested in seeing how those things all come together for the spring update. But regardless, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you're not already, please make sure to subscribe, see exactly what happens in this fun and spooky journey of running a ghostly art shop, I suppose. And make sure to leave a like and comment as well if you are interested. But for now, until the next time I see you all, I hope you all have a wonderful day.